Hi guys, welcome back to Sunflower Savings with April. I am April and I'm going to be budgeting with you guys today. One of the things that we are going to do also is put the money from gas last paycheck into its designated areas, the leftovers from last time that I'd mentioned before, so that way I can have some extra money into car registration and car maintenance. So right here is where I wrote down what denominations go where, and we are going to start with the blue binder. These are our bills for this pay period that we need to put money towards. So we're gonna start with that. The car payment came out on the 16th. There's my pen. Today is the 19th. Oh guys, I just want to let you know I'm gonna post on Saturdays bi-weekly, so that way I don't have to worry about trying to rush and get my video out and get it edited. So we're gonna just do that. Starting in March, my rent is going up, so we're gonna have to start putting more into rent every month. Alright, I forgot to count the money. So we have 500, 600, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 59. So $1,159 to budget this time. We are going to go ahead and put $700 into rent. Guys, this will eventually have more in it. I'm putting money into this jar right here. Any cash I get back, I am going to be starting a job for the first time in a year, so it won't be quite so tight on our budget, which will help a lot. For gas, we're gonna put 120 in this time. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I will probably start doing more videos for my paycheck, because this is just my husband's paycheck right here. I forgot to pull this out when my husband got gas. So then we will actually do some real cash stuffings. For food, I'm putting 60 in, but part of that is going to be coming out so that way I can actually have cash to spend. Because when we go to the grocery store together, I pay with cash, so that is why there's a little bit of money in this jar currently. But technically it's all still gonna be for food. So we have $82 in there. $20, $40, $60, $81, $82. The $5, my husband went to the gas station and picked up some produce for us, so I just forgot to pull that out, even though I marked it down. So I keep track of that. Meds, is getting 40 this time because I have a medical bill to pay and it's $40, so we are going to go ahead and put that in. We're probably going to be paying that right away, so that's going to be back down to $8. But hopefully soon I shouldn't have as many medical bills. I'm going to be going off the medication that requires me to get labs done regularly and everything. And so once that is taken care of, I won't have as much to worry about there. This is for student loans. We're putting $60 in here. That is going to go towards my Sally Mae because Sally Mae comes out this paycheck. Sally Mae is $58, so that gives an extra $2 again, so that'll be up to $14 extra. Eventually, we would like to get my Sally Mae paid off first, and then my other student loans. That doesn't belong in here anymore. What have I done wrong? I should have 72 in here. I need a 20. Let's just put. There we go. 72, 50, 60, 72. I do have to make more $20 placeholders, so those will, those have to kind of wait for right now. My phone is getting, so phones is getting a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. Because my husband's phone only needs $5 more and mine needs like $32 more, so I'm just rounding up there. So 119 deposit plus $35, which is $55. So the reason we're putting extra in these is for the emergency fund. Once it's built up enough for 1 month ahead, it goes into the emergency fund instead of staying in this envelope. So my phone is gonna be at 1 month ahead soon enough. My husband's phone, we haven't been putting any extra in here because it's an even dollar amount, so we will have to start doing that once I get my phone, or once I get my job. So I'm supposed to start in the beginning of February with my job, which will help with the income so I can help pay for some of the bills, and that is why I want to post on Saturday after paycheck instead of on Friday, so that way I don't have to feel so stressed about trying to do it on days that I work, because I will be working on Wednesdays and Thursdays for sure, and I don't want to worry about trying to record on Thursdays while on a day that I also have to work, because I don't have any extra lighting in the house, and so I depend on the outdoor light to give good lighting for these videos. Subscriptions isn't getting anything this time because we canceled one of our subscriptions, and that actually means that I can go ahead and take $5 out of here and put it into the emergency fund, which gives us a good start on the emergency fund. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. 119 emergency fund. minus $5. So we pay for Patch app, which is, if you've ever heard of Patch the Pirate, it's an entire app of songs that the songs and the Patch the Pirate series that the family has done over the years. Ron Hamilton just recently passed away, and so as a Christian family, we would like to support them as well. So $5, that'll go into the emergency fund. Let me just write that down on a sticky note so that way I don't forget. Okay, $5 for emergency fund. Gerber Life is getting $5 this time. This is my personal Gerber Life. This is not for our kids, because for one, we don't have kids yet, and my parents started the Gerber Life so that way I wouldn't have to worry about not being able to get on life insurance as an adult, because I have some major medical issues, and if I were to have to get a medical exam done, I would not get accepted onto any life insurance. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. That will be coming out soon because Gerber Life comes out on this paycheck. I have all the bills due on this paycheck listed here. I was supposed to budget some money for coffee. I don't have any money budgeted for coffee. I have a friend coming to visit and we go out to coffee, but usually she pays. I was just going to budget a little bit of money so that way she didn't have to pay for me this time going out for coffee. But I will see if I can rearrange any budget money to put towards coffee before the end of this video. That is the end for this binder. I don't show you guys how much I put in tithes, so let's move on to the purple binder. We are not putting anything into toiletries this time. Laundry is getting $10. It's normal $10 for now. That puts us up to $30 in laundry. Because we haven't had to go and get quarters recently. So, that is good. We have been doing laundry less and not using the dryer. We've been hang drying all of our clothes so that way we save a little bit of money there, so that way we don't have to get quarters as often. My husband has learned that he can rewear pants, so that is nice because I don't have to wash pants as often, which takes a lot longer to wash and dry. So $30 in laundry. The miscellaneous budget is getting $26. So we're gonna add $26 to this. I'll probably honestly just use miscellaneous budget for coffee if I go out for coffee. So it's not coming out of our food budget. Hey guys, I just also wanted to tell you that my husband and I have been doing game nights occasionally. That is to help reallocate funds from the miscellaneous to other areas. Sometimes we do $5, sometimes we do $10. That is so that way we don't have to fight over where the money is going. My husband has a collection of VHS tapes, and he likes to continue collecting animated VHS tapes. I told him that he could collect his VHS tapes if we had the money budgeted for it, and so that is one of the reasons that I've started the budgeting journey, because I wasn't budgeting and he wanted VHS tapes, and I told him he could not have VHS tapes unless it was budgeted for, so I've started doing budgeting. This is car maintenance. Car maintenance is getting $24 today. So I will go back and tell you how much is in his VHS tapes fund once I get to that point. 119 deposit $24. And like I said before, this is reallocated money from the last time we did a video. The extra $48 that we had in gas, that is going in here. So half of it is going into car maintenance because we used all of the car maintenance to get an oil change and to buy a card for car washes, since we live in the Midwest and the weather is kind of crummy, so we want to make sure our car stays clean so that way it does not affect the how quickly our vehicle rusts, especially since we just got it in 2022 and we're still paying on it. The other 24 is going into car registration. I've not put any money in here since I started my budgeting journey, really. So this is going to help with paying for our tags when our tag renewal comes up in August. I think we need $80 for that, and so we need to be saving for that, and we're already almost halfway there, so that is good. We do need to save for 2 cars technically, and so we will be putting money into there eventually. This is the first time in a while I have put any money in the emergency fund. The only reason I put money in it before was because we had an emergency come up and had a vehicle towed. So we had to transfer money from other budgets into the emergency fund. We are now at $21 in the emergency fund, which is good. By the end of the year, we do have some set goals that we want to be at for our emergency fund. I will show you that towards the end of the video. So $21 in the emergency fund. I guess I should count that for you guys. 10, 15, 20, $21. Next is insurance. So our insurance actually doesn't come out of this budget. My husband pays for it out of his personal savings account, which we put money into every paycheck, which I also don't show you guys. But this is gonna be to help us save up in case we don't have money in there. We can transfer to that. We need $100 a month for insurance. Oh, I wrote that in the wrong spot. So we put $50 in a paycheck. This won't get counted as 1 month ahead and go into the emergency fund, only because my husband, or because we only pay for it every 6 months, so we technically have to get this up to 6 months before we can put it in the emergency fund. So that would be $600 that we need to save over into the emergency fund. Anniversary, we had an overdraft charge on one of our accounts because one of my bills came out twice, and so I had to pull out of date night fund to put into our account so that way we actually had some money. And then this morning they redeposited that extra money that they had pulled, so I'll probably be transferring $200 back in there, but for right now we're not. We aren't budgeting for Christmas right now because we can't afford to. I have literally budgeted everything that we have that we got paid for this time. Once I start my job and have some money coming in extra, we will probably be putting some more money in there. This we've put some money in here for game night, or game night winnings. This is our house fund, so we have $10 in there right now. That will help with putting a down payment on a house. Hopefully we can get a lot of money back from taxes, and then we can put that towards getting a house as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna switch that out for one of these $10 prop bills. I do have a lot more prop bills on the side. I can go ahead and show you those in just a minute. For baby fund, I did win $1 this last game night, and so I got to put $1 into baby fund, which is to help pay for when we have children, for like diapers and formula and other things that we might need for a baby, besides like buying crib and car seat and stuff. We do have a place down the road that will help us for the expensive things, to be able to not have to pay out as much for a baby. So that is brilliant. This is my husband's personal savings, my personal savings, and then his tapes have $1, $2, $3, $4 in there. He is saving up for a very specific animated tape, which costs $100 now to collectors, and so we are going to go ahead and start saving up for that. Since he's got $4 in there, he is excited that he will eventually get to do that. So there is our main part of our budgeting this week. That takes out both of these. This was what we needed to do this week, all of our bills, and then our reallocation of car maintenance and registration. So those I don't need anymore. Right here is our sticky note that says how much we want in our emergency fund. First, our first goal is going to be $2,258. That is going to be for our 1 month ahead goal. And then once we hit that, we don't think we'll hit it by the end of the year, but if we do, we're going to start working on a $6,774, which is 3 months ahead after we get to the 1 month ahead. So putting $5 in there does help getting towards the 1 month ahead for our monthly expenses. So we only have to pay $3 in subscriptions every bi-weekly now. It's technically $5 a month, but if we put a little bit of extra, that is good. Gerber, we aren't putting too much extra. I think it's actually $9 instead of $10, so we will be putting an extra $1 in monthly there. Laundry, I was budgeting $20, but we don't have enough right now to put $20 into laundry, so that is why we only have been putting $10. Phones is $78 a month. I've been budgeting $40, so that puts us up at $80. So eventually we will have enough to put that away. In April, I will be going on a different phone plan, which is $20 cheaper, or almost $30 cheaper a month. So that'll help save us some money there. Food, this time I put 60 in food instead of 50, just because we needed a little bit of extra money because I've got a friend coming to visit. Insurance gets 50. Student loans, when we get to the bi-weekly, we'll get $80 bi-weekly. We couldn't do that this time, but we will eventually. These are our overall yearly expenses that we are figuring on. Hopefully we can get that down on some of these, like food. We don't usually spend $100 a month on, but we're gonna see what we can do to keep that down. Phones, we're gonna be doing a bit less for phones. Laundry is obviously been only $10 a month right now, so that'll help too. Subscriptions, I did not change this from the $22 a month, so let's just do that really quick. So $5 times 12, that is 60. So $60 a month instead of $200 or $60 for the whole year instead of $264 for the entire year. So that'll help us save a bit of money there. Let's go ahead and change that then. So we're gonna do 8,700, 8,700, 2,400. Oh, we are also going to be refinancing our car, so that way we aren't paying as much on interest. We are currently at 30% APR, so that is a lot of money going out the door on interest right now. So we are going to be doing our best to lower that within the next couple months, get that refinanced, so that'll help. Let's go ahead and do those numbers first. So 6, 3, that's 14, that's 13, that's supposed to be a 5. And that is 13. So 4 plus 3 plus 3 is 10. Carry the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4 plus 16 plus 5 is 25. Let's just move on to the next sticky note. So 25. 56. We went down through phones, so we're gonna move on to laundry, which is 480. I'm not gonna cut that in half right now. We're still gonna expect that it's $20 a month, even though we know right now it is not. Oil change is 480. So that's saying $50 to $80 per oil change, and getting one every 3 to 4 months. So this last oil change only cost us $50 at Walmart, so that helped a lot, not having to pay as much for oil change. So 13 plus 12 is 25. So these equal 12 plus 6 is 18. So we have $26,856 in our yearly expenses now, instead of the $27,000, which does help quite a bit. And so we will be working on getting that saved up eventually, so that way we have 1 year ahead in emergency fund. But right now our overall goal is just $10,000, which is about a third of that. So one more thing, I also am doing diamond art painting. I'm going to be starting a channel for that. If you want to check that out, the channel name is going to be called Cozy Crafting. It's going to just be relaxing diamond art videos with like a cozy style background sound, either soft music for being relaxing, or like fireplace crackling sounds, because I absolutely love that and find it to be incredibly relaxing. I would like to show you guys, this is how much change I have saved up so far. I'm going to be counting that with you guys in a future video. Probably once I get this filled up, I will count that with you guys and put it into a jar instead of this little bag, and then every time I get this little bag filled up, I will count it with you guys again. Thank you for coming to my channel today. I appreciate it. At this point, if you would like to click away so you don't have to be here during the prayer, that is perfectly acceptable. I will understand, but I want to finish the video with a prayer, because financial journeys can be rough, especially when you are as tight as we are right now. And so I just want to have a prayer and bless the budgeting community and bless our finances so we aren't stressed out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. But before you go, if you would like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Having a little extra income from this channel would be amazing. Thank you guys, and let's go ahead and pray. Dear Lord, I'd like to pray that you bless our financial journeys that we're on. I pray for the people in the budgeting community and that you can keep your hand over their budgeting. I pray for my personal budget journey, as we are really tight right now, Lord, and I know that you will provide for our every need, and I pray that you continue to do so, and I pray that you help us to set out on our financial goals and be able to still serve you, Lord, and for me to be able to still volunteer over the summer, even with a job. And I pray for your blessing on this channel and for other people in the budgeting community. And I pray that that Lady Di is doing well, and other people who are budgeting that are having some financial struggles, that they are doing well as well, Lord. And I pray for the Snow Gardeners channels, and pray as they are working on financial journeys as well. And may you bless this channel and help me to bless others. In your name, amen. Thank you for coming today, and may the Lord bless you. Bye.